Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from Royal KLUDGE. This is the RK L75, 75% gasket-mounted tri-mode mechanical gaming keyboard. This is a very interesting keyboard. It's got a few extras in it that we're going to dive into in just a few moments, and I'll be right back. Let's take a look at everything that comes in the box with the RK L75. You do get a user guide here, and this is an interesting user guide. It's more of just a fold out, but it's written in English, and it's a large print, so you're not going to need a microscope to read this. It's going to show you how to set up your wired connection, Bluetooth connection, 2.4 gigahertz mode, depending on how you want to do this. Function P will pair this depending on what mode you're in, and it can support up to 3 different Bluetooth devices or the USB dongle for 2.4 gigahertz, or if you just want to use it wired as well. You also have custom keys here, and these will be on the screen at this point in the video, so if you want to come back and check these out, you can. I like to leave these up at certain points in the video so that if I miss anything, you guys can come back and check it out. So you can see here that we do have our multimedia keys, how to change our backlight brightness and speed, and the color, and everything like that as well. So hold on to that. It's a good reference to have. They give you extra keys here as well, or switches I should say, and these are the Royal KLUDGE beige switches, and these are nice switches overall right out of the box. Pre-lubed and ready to go. You do get a keycap and key switch puller here because you can switch out all of the keys and all of the switches if you would like to. Now, for wired mode and for actually charging the keyboard, you have a standard USB Type A to USB Type C cable that will recharge the 8,000 milliamp battery that's inside this keyboard. And that battery will allow you to get up to 60 hours with the backlighting on and up to 700 hours with the backlighting off. We do have 5 M keys on the left-hand side and a knob here that will control your volume and pause and play, mute your volume as well. So you do have that. This is a 75% keyboard, and this upper portion in the upper right here is a touchpad that you can also assign functions to. Now the deck is nicely built here, not much going on the sides, but we'll take a look at them just to show you. And on the back here we do have all of our ports. Now we do have our 2.4 gigahertz dongle here for wireless connection. If that's the way you're going to connect, it is magnetically held in the back. We do have a tri switch here. To the left is going to be Bluetooth, to the right is going to be 2.4 gigahertz, and in the middle is going to be a wired mode. You do have a full USB hub pass-through here for USB devices and a USB Type-C port, again, for charging and using in wired mode. We do have levelers on the bottom here, and they are dual levelers for different heights, so you can set this up for whatever is most comfortable for you. So there you go, that's the quick unboxing of the Royal KLUDGE L75. We're going to take a deeper look right now. Okay, on the left side of the keyboard here, we do have that knob at the top, and then we have the M1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 buttons here. That can be assigned for, copy and paste, or it can be assigned pretty much whatever you want through the software. So it's nice to have those extra action buttons here for assigning macros and things like that. We do have this a volume knob that will allow you to adjust your volume, mute, pause, and play media, so that works out really nicely. It's nice and snug in there and of high quality. On the right hand side, we do have this Royal KLUDGE button, and this is a touch button that will allow you to go to a specific website, search your system, or you can assign any action through the software that you would like. Taking a closer look at the switches here, these come preloaded from the factory here. These are Royal KLUDGE beige switches. You can switch these out with any 3-pin or 5-pin switches that you would like. So you can customize these if you don't like the out-of-box experience of the beige switches. They do give you some extras here. So you do get 4 extras that you can swap out in case one goes bad for some reason. But again, you can see that these are kind of these 5-pin setups here. Again, these will accept 3 or 5-pin switches for this. It also has south-facing RGB for lighting as well. The keycaps that come with this are a PBT, a double shot keycaps. They're going to be a pretty standard fare here, so you can switch these out as well. If you do want to switch out the caps for other caps, you can do that also. Taking a look at the RGB or overall RGB settings, these can be set with the function keys. You do not need the software to do it, but you can do it through a wired mode and the software as well. Now the backslash key and function will go through different modes. So if you do want to cycle through the modes, you just do function and backslash. And then a function and up and down arrow are going to be your brightness, and you can see that they're on the side keys there. You have 4 steps of brightness, and you can turn it all the way off as well. And then right and left arrow with function will change the animation speed. So if you want it slower, you can do function left arrow, and then function right arrow will speed it up as well. So a very nice setup here to be able to just kind of cycle through things if you need to without getting involved with the software, but we do have the software coming up, so we'll be able to show you that as well. Other thing you can do really quickly is function A for Windows, function S for Mac, depending on what kind of system you have. And you can see these 1, 2, and 3 in Q, W, and E. And these are going to be for up to 3 different Bluetooth devices. So you can pair them with up to 3 individual Bluetooth devices and switch between them with the function Q, function W, and function E keys. Okay, so taking a look at the software here, when you're in wired mode, the software can be used on Windows. You can see that we've got setups for several different profiles and abilities to edit or add more. We've got function layers here. We do have that touchpad in the upper right-hand corner. You can enable that or disable it. It's set to go to Royal KLUDGE's website by default, but if you right-click on it, you can actually assign this anything that you would like the default function, go to website, and you can type in any website you would want. You can also do Windows shortcuts, and you can do other things like maybe lock your PC, key combinations, macro definitions, and multimedia keys as well, all to that touchpad. So that touchpad is a single key basically, but it can be pretty much mapped to whatever you would like. Now, the same thing goes for any of the individual keys here. They can be mapped, they can be disabled, and of course you have that row on the left-hand side of M1 through 5, which is already set up to like Control-C for copy, Control-V for paste, and things like that, but you can change those to pretty much anything that you would like to make it your own. Now down here we do have a full macro suite as well, so you can import, export, edit and make your own macros here and then assign them to any key you would like. As far as LED modes or RGB modes, we've got about 20 different ones here, including an off mode. So if you don't want any light at all, you can turn that off. And then we have a music mode here with 10 effects, and we can also change the gain factor on this. Now, if we want it to be RGB, we will leave this box checked, but if we uncheck it, we can use the color picker wheel here to pick any color that we would like and then make the whole keyboard that color. You also have some predetermined colors at the bottom. Now, you do have, of course, your built-in modes, and you can change the brightness in 4 steps, the animation speed in 4 steps, and you can turn off the wireless sleep time from 30 minutes all the way down to 5 minutes, or none at all if you don't want it to turn off. I suggest leaving it on 10 minutes or so to help you preserve battery life. We do have an individual setup here for lighting, or user-defined lighting, where we can select all our keys, the number keys, or just the W, A, S, and D keys, and set individual light modes for just those keys. So if I want my W, A, S, and D keys to be there, I can change those to a certain mode, and I can also do the same thing for my number keys. And they can be a different lighting effect and different color. Animation speeds can be changed as well. And last but not least, we do have our settings page here where you can change your language. You can have this tap enabled. You can set it to auto run when you turn on your PC. You can reset your keyboard data, reset factory settings, and do a software update check or a firmware update check. And you can change the debounce from office mode to gaming mode, depending on what you're going to be doing, productivity or gaming. So Royal Kludge has definitely put together a nice software suite here that really lets you customize everything on the keyboard down to the per key function, which is really nice. If you're going to be using this for gaming and maybe productivity, you can do 2 separate profiles, no problems whatsoever. And overall, they've done an excellent job with the software. So there you go. That's my review of the RK Royal Kludge L75, a gasket mount, a tri-mode mechanical keyboard. I really like what they've done with this. If you're looking for a keyboard that's going to save size on your desk, but you're still going to have a lot of different customization options and a great typing experience out of the box, then you might want to take a look at the L75 from a Royal Kludge. I like also that this is a tri-mode keyboard, so you'll be able to hook up Bluetooth devices, use it USB, or use it 2.4 gigahertz. Again, space saving on your desk without compromising a lot of features, and overall a great typing experience out of the box. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I'll check you guys out on the next one.